All right, people. It's your time to shine. Weren't able to take your calls yesterday. This is your moment. We're going to go to the people. We're going to start with Scott. Whew. Scott, you're on the Morning Woodward Show, buddy. How you doing?
Not too bad, guys. How are you doing today?
Good. What do you got for us?
Oh, man, I wish I could be calling you today, Adam, and hoping to tell you that I was glad to be wrong, but damn, it feels good to be right.
I hate it.
And
I don't like it. Believe me, I don't like it.
Right, and I just wanted to point out that, Dan Campbell might not be it for everybody. He might not be everybody's cup of tea. But I wish he would be a little bit harder and not be all for the players, man. All about the players.
Yeah, I get it, man. Look at this whole ending every sentence in man, and we're almost there, and I'm feeling it, and it's all feeling. Again, you're all more than welcome to call in, but you guys give me one football reason, and Scott, that's what I'm looking for this morning. I'm looking for one football reason why I should be looking forward to this coach, because all he's shown me in 22 games, is that he makes questionable fourth down decisions, right? Awful play calling, no in-game adjustments, no halftime adjustments, nothing. It just seems like he's kind of like on the seat of his pants on the sideline, making calls as he feels it. Instead of like, you know what, let's make it a 6-3 game. We just brought in Badgley. And
you cut your current kicker for him. Don't forget that.
And you don't even use him in a game everybody, including Vegas, had being under. 78% of the bets made on Sunday were for the under. Everybody knew two teams, they like to run the football. They don't want to make a mistake. That's the way it's going to play out.
Oh, no.
Your defense actually had a decent game with a bend, don't break mentality. All the field goals they gave up. They only gave up one defensive touchdown. Scott, appreciate the call, buddy. Let's go to Perry out in Garden City. Perry, you're on the Morning Woodward Show. What do you got for us this morning?
Hey, what's going on, fellas? I called in last week, and I'm going to call back every week, man, because if I'm right, then I'm going to stand on it. If I'm wrong, I'll apologize. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to tell you what, now, I have faith in this Dan Campbell regime, but the only thing he showed me last week is that he cannot coach worth a damn. Beyond a shadow of a doubt, man, this dude is absolutely horrible, man. He has been a detriment to the success of this team every game of this season. And that 4th and 9, man, that was an absolutely fireable offense, man. Dude is absolutely a dead man walking. And how do you... Your number one corner from last year, I understand he's been struggling and you want to shake the lineup up a little bit and, have him come off the bench, but you're going to say, I'm not even going to dress you. You know what I'm saying? That's like a slap in the face to the players. It looked like the players kind of went limp a little bit because this dude's message is going to start ringing hollow, man. And if they come out and get drugged, which I think they will against the Dallas Cowboys, man, I think that's going to be an absolute bloodbath, man.
Perry,
dude,
you make a great point.
He might not make it past Thanksgiving.
You make a great point. I don't know if you heard what TJ Lang said, but he was on the sideline for that game. And he said the players, and I'm paraphrasing here, looked dejected, not engaged, heads down, weren't interested in playing at all. Not me. I'm not saying this.
You can see it.
No, nobody said. TJ Lang.
He's on the sideline.
Who works on the sideline
for
the team is telling you this.
So he gonna have a pulse of the locker room. He gonna know when those guys are starting to check out. And defensively, they just look freaking overwhelmed. This is just a poorly coached team. And what's so horrible is that really he got this. Like, I heard you talking about he cold called Sheila for the job, and the only reason he was able to do it is because nobody else wanted the fucking job.
Yeah,
nobody else wanted the job.
Harry, with all due respect, and I get it, the point you make about the job itself. Fine, I get it. Not the best franchise. It's one of 32. There are people, Perry, that work all their lives, 30, sometimes 40 plus years in positional positions, in coordinating positions, whatever it may be,
they do their
just
time
to get an opportunity. This is one of 32. It is an honor. It is a privilege to have an NFL head coaching job. I think they could pull anybody worth their salt. That's not an issue to me, but I appreciate the call, man.
Let me say this real quick.
Yep.
Because it's correct me if I'm wrong there. Because I believe Arthur Smith was ahead of Campbell on that list. He said, no, I'll take the Falcons job. Matt Campbell, from my understanding, said, no, I'll stay in college. And Saleh took over the Jets. And you would have thought the Jets was a straight grease fire, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That I would have thought that the Lions would have had a better chance to land Saleh over the Jets. But 3 cats, man, that was higher on their list, he was like a consolation prize, man.
Yeah.
Dude is a dead man walking. If you don't go 7-5 over these next 12, dude's got to get clipped.
Yeah, I would agree. What I would say is, and by the way, Perry, great call, man. More than welcome anytime. What I would say is, there are pieces now. If I'm a head coach, I'm prospecting a job.
Yeah.
I'm looking at that offensive line. I'm looking at a young pass rusher. I'm looking at a backfield where I can put in anybody really and have success.
Serviceable
I'm
quarterback.
on Ross St. Brown coming up. Jameson Williams, who could be a big-time wide receiver. So I'm not seeing it, but let's go to Eric out in Detroit. Eric, you're on the Morning Woodward Show. What do you got for us?
What's up, guys?
What's
going
up,
on?
Nothing much, man. Y'all know I got to call in for my weekly. Hey, Adam, usually, you know, me and you go at it in the chat, man, but I'm 100% with you on this one, man. I feel like we ain't going to win another game this season. That's how I feel. But personally, I think it's true. I don't see nothing on the schedule where you say, definitively, we can go beat that team. Healthy or not healthy. And it's funny because Dan Campbell in this locker room, how many times you going to keep going up to the podium? It's all on me.
Yep.
It's all on me. We got to get better. We got to do better.
Well, he's done
I got to do
17
better.
times.
Well, if you keep saying the same message, clearly you want everybody else to get better. Clearly you want to hold everybody else accountable. What about yourself, Dan?